Michael Jordans, the Diddy's, the Jay-Z's, the people that's multi-billionaire individuals don't come together and help their people thrive. You know, it's a few advance, but the masses never advance. And the few that do advance, they never think about helping the communities or helping their people or creating something. Even though me being in Charlotte, North Carolina, I see a few of the things that Michael Jordan does. Like he has a library. He has a place where people can go get checked up for free, like a health clinic, a couple of them. He spends money in the city and he helps out in the city, but structure where your people can be more financially successful is crazy. But another thing that capitalism did is what he spoke about at the end, it was make people lazy, make people dependent upon the government doing it, giving and living it. Made it more convenient to be dependent. And that's interesting because it has never changed and it's so embedded in the American system today that I can't see it changing now. He talking about this in the 60s. That was 70 years ago, 60, 70 years ago. I don't see it changing, man. That's just my opinion. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Educate me in the comment section. Converse with me in the comment section. Chop it up with the kid, man. I appreciate it. Conversate with me in the comment section. I just want to spread awareness. And this video was about retaliation. You know, the 60s was a pivotal time in Black history. And it's one of the most historical decades with so many things that had happened with King, with Fred Hampton, with Malcolm X, with now that I'm learning more about Stokely Carmichael. It's just interesting. And to be honest with you, I know people are identifying with FBA. It's a new terminology that people are trying to get the reparations and create a lineage that was already created, but identify with a lineage so the government can know where reparations can specifically go to. That's my knowledge of what FBA was created for with Tariq Nasheed. So this brother right here, he was born in the islands and he died in the islands, but he fought for Black Americans in the United States. He fought for rights. He talked about capitalism. And he had this to say about retaliation. We're going to get right to it, man.
Do you know what eating cabbage can do to your heart?
When they got rid of Brother Malcolm X, they said he was preaching hate. He deserved what he got. But when they got rid of Brother Martin Luther King, they had absolutely no reason to do so. He was the one man in our race who was trying to teach our people to have love, compassion, and mercy for what white people had done. When white America killed Dr. King last night, she declared war on us. There will be no crying, there will be no funerals. The rebellions that have been occurring around the cities of this country is just lights up to what is about to happen. We have to retaliate for the death of our leaders. The execution of those deaths will not be in the courtrooms. They're going to be in the streets of the United States of America. When white America killed Dr. King last night, she made a whole lot easier for a whole lot of Black people today. There no longer needs to be intellectual discussions. Black people know that they have to get done. White America will live to cry that she killed Dr. King last night. It would have been better if she had killed Rap Brown and or Stokely Carmichael. But when she killed Dr. King, she lost.
But before we get back into it, I want to say something because it's a lot of things in just that minute that sparked my interest because what he's talking about to be honest, is still so relevant today, even though, you know, the people that's dying isn't really leaders. I don't know if it's that many leaders, but by example, it's not that many people leading that wants to be leaders, because people don't want to face the consequences of leading. But it's people out here that's leading by example. Now, he said it's time to stop the intellectual conversations. Black people don't need intellectual conversations. You know, it's time to retaliate in the streets. Me personally, I'm tired of identifying with the social construct. White, black, it really doesn't exist, man. That's why it's so important for you to find out your lineage and where your people come from and inform yourself with information. But the awareness of this is a jewel, because what he was speaking of was a physical race war. And if it was relevant for what had happened to King then, it's still relevant for that today, because the capitalist system has worked so flawlessly that these things have been repetitively happening since the 60s. And it's still going on today. Let me let them cook.
There will be no crying, there will be no funerals. The rebellions that have been occurring around the cities of this country is just lights up to what is about to happen. We have to retaliate for the death of our leaders. The execution of those deaths will not be in the courtrooms. They're going to be in the streets of the United States of America. So now America killed Dr. King last night. She made a whole lot easier for a whole lot of black people today. There no longer needs to be intellectual discussions. Black people know that they have to get guns. White America will live to cry that she killed Dr. King last night. It would have been better if she had killed Rob Brown and or Stokely Carmichael. But when she killed Dr. King, she lost.
This smartwatch can measure blood sugar.
Showing us where that bill stands.
As the legislative session comes to a close and a bill to create a reparations commission heads to Governor Westmore's desk.
We have hundreds of bills.
The question now, will he sign it into law?
I have to go through, and I will go through diligently, all of the different bills that are in front of me.
The bill, which passed both chambers, will create a commission to study and recommend reparations for those impacted by slavery and those who feel the lingering effects of racial discrimination in the state. Reparations, which could include financial payments.
This is not a conversation about paying people today, but it is a conversation about what are the appropriate remedies, but also what are the nexuses to the historical pieces of legislation or the historical policies that were put in place in the same halls that we serve in today that had that negative impact. We have a duty to remedy those.
What just passed?
You know why reparations is so important and why it's so necessary to me? Because it was bills and laws put in place to hinder, you know, descendants of slavery, African Americans, foundational Black Americans, just Americans in general. You know, there's so many things to identify with. It's crazy to me, but I'm just an American, you know, at the end of the day. But it was so many bills put in place to hinder people. It has never been a bill put in place to help people evolve. And when certain bills was put in place, there wasn't nothing specific that helped Black people. It was to help the totality of people, like DEI. It wasn't specific. It helped the transgenders. It helped the white women. It helped Chinese people, Asian descent people. It's just, When will there be something put in law that will be specific? Let's keep it going.
In Maryland is similar to what's passed in other states like California, Illinois, and New York. All of them are volunteer-based commissions where people aren't paid, including in Maryland, even though those on the commission could still be reimbursed for their expenses. In California, in 2024, $12 million was budgeted for reparations, bringing up the concern of how do we pay for it here in Maryland, especially given the state's financial challenges.
How do we pay for it? I think that's a conversation for another day.
With some Republican lawmakers sounding off.
And I question whether using taxpayer money would ever be appropriate in this context. Even going back to when reparations were paid to survivors of the Holocaust, they went after companies, that were involved, not after taxpayers.
Governor Wes Moore isn't making his position clear, not saying if he plans to sign the bill or let it become law without his signature.
There is no doubt that the impact of slavery still continues to be felt on the people of this state, the northernmost southern state in the entire country. But I also know that I've got hundreds of bills that I still have yet to go through. And when I look through it through a lens of making sure that we are being fiscally disciplined and responsible in this moment and investing in our people, that's how I'll make the decision about which bills get my signature.
In Baltimore, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
What's crazy is he talking about he got hundreds of bills. So that lets you know that he's not prioritizing. That's all we want to be is prioritized. He's not prioritizing black people at the end of the day. Now let's get into this other video. Hold up, let me pause it so I can make it right for y'all. Want to make sure it's right. This is what he did as of 5 days ago. Then I'm going to read his veto letter after I play this video. But what I want to say about this is that he's not prioritizing black man. I did my research. The man he's Jamaican descent. So, I'm not about to say anything disrespectful to Jamaicans or whatever. But the history in America doesn't pertain to them. So the people that is American, that family members fought through civil rights, came over here through slavery, got redlined, the Wilmington Massacre, the Red Summer, and all of that. His bloodline isn't attached to that. I did a video about Trump erasing history, doing things and passing laws to erase history. He doing that because he don't want people to have a emotional connection to the past and the history. If you can remove the emotional connection, you can get people to not care anymore. This guy doesn't have the history of America, Americans. We identify as all of these things. My people, foundational Black Americans, African American, American descendants of
Hey, coming through the doors, I'm up to coming to get down. Please leave the bed, you know it's stopping the vibe. Straight up, square, there's no messing around. Hey, everybody knows this is Funkstown. You know, Congo is the sound, so the beat is great. 12 in the business, all the money get paid. Maniacs now, all the girls be great. Come home, now you know it always great. I know what else in the world. You know, smoke from the house. He's doing his thing. Yeah, he's down with the king. I know what else in the world. He's down with the king. Yeah, sit down with the king.
What's good with y'all, man? We off the late night, you know, we're going to 1 o'clock, you know. Everybody sleep, I'm up. You know, but let's get into it. I had a family reunion picnic cookout, all in one. You know, me and my mother' birthday is a day apart, and she been gone 3 years now. My father been gone 4 years now. So, you know, I tell people, you know, when I hear about people losing their parents, you know, when I say you have my condolences, you know, I never really, until now, really felt that sentiment, you know. I meant what I said, you got my condolences, but I never really knew how that really felt until now, you know. I'm in my 50s, so I had my parents all my life. So it just hit different, you know what I'm saying?